Hello and welcome back to another video. In this video, we're going to talk about the current ascension wave, the current ascension symptoms that you could be experiencing, the way that ascension works, what ascension is, and all of that. Hello, my name is Anastasia and welcome back to another video. Welcome to my channel. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe for more content on spirituality, feminine energy, divine union, polarity, and ascension. I talk about all of this on this channel. If you haven't yet subscribed, subscribe, and let's get into the video. So this current shift that we are experiencing is very, very heightened energy. This usually comes about during this time of December, but this year we've had a very intense ascension wave after wave, and it's sort of like, because we're going through an intense ascension on the planet, everything is getting amplified all the time. And so right now we're really going through an intense energy release. So you could be feeling this in a very different way. Everyone's different with this process, so take what resonates with you. But through this process, we're really releasing a lot from the physical body. We're having a lot of ascension symptoms. You're going to feel a lot of emotions, a lot of past emotions coming up, a lot of triggers, and all of this is trying to move through the body. You could be experiencing a lot of back pain, maybe a lot of pain sort of maybe in the body, and we could actually think that this is some kind of medical problem, but it's not. It's ascension. So this is what ascension is. It's really the body going through a huge energy release of the old densities to come into this higher density, to come into these higher realities, because the body is the one that's shifting frequency, and your body has to be able to hold your higher consciousness. And so this is why we go through all these different shifts, and the body is the one that has to go through it, because it is the body that holds this higher consciousness that's coming in. So the other part of the ascension symptoms that you could be experiencing is old sort of ailments coming up, maybe things that look like health problems, or like you may think that it's something medical, but it's actually an ascension symptom, because the body is so clogged up. We've been very suppressed, we've been very blocked in our energy and our chakras. So this energy, once it comes in, once your higher consciousness starts to integrate, there's a lot of pressure in the body, and lots of things are sort of opening up, and it's hitting a lot of these blocks in our energy field. So you could be feeling a lot of past ailments coming up, or things that look like health problems, because of this pressure on the body and the ascension energies that are coming in to really kind of sort of rip out everything that's not in alignment anymore. So these higher energies are really dismantling the old energies, old programs, and everything. So you can feel as though all of that is rising to the surface for you to witness, for you to see, for you to become aware of it. And that's when you really become aware and conscious, and that's when you can move through these energies and then release them and really dissociate from these energies, from these past energies. So this is really important, because we're going through a huge process of releasing that old stagnant energies, old shadow parts of us that really kept us in a place of disempowerment, kept us stuck, kept us in these lower timelines, and kept us repeating certain patterns in our life. So we're releasing that right now through this process of ascension. And you really have to trust your higher self. You have to trust your soul. You have to trust your physical body through this process. Your body knows what it's doing. Your body is intelligent, and it was designed to go through this process. It was designed to go through this ascension and to actually hold higher frequency. So your body knows exactly what to do. If you're feeling like you're going through a spiritual crisis, or you're going through a lot right now, this is part of the process, and it's really important that you just trust your soul and your body through this process, and give yourself exactly what you need, nurture yourself, and give yourself exactly what you need right now to move through these intensities. So my recommendation for everyone who's going through major ascension symptoms is really to nurture yourself, but I also recommend taking cell salts. Cell salts are really important for the cells, and you want to nurture the cells, because the cells are the ones that are actually holding the energy, holding the light. So cell salts are really good for fatigue and really to help you with this process as well of ascension and easing ascension symptoms. So I do recommend salt salts and a lot of water and liquid, and napping, resting more, and honoring what your body is going through at this time. We're going through huge activation right now. We're going through a huge ascension wave, and this is really a heightened time of ascension symptoms. So like I said, if you're really moving through this process right now and it's really difficult, try to understand that this is ascension and that your body has it all figured out, and your body was designed to hold this higher energy and higher light, and that it knows what it's doing. So trust your body and the soul. The other ascension symptom that you could be experiencing is headaches, pressure in the body. There's a lot of pressure in the back as well, or in the lower back. Depending on which chakras are activating or clearing, there can be a lot of this pressure anywhere in your body, especially the head, the crown, the back of the neck. There's a lot that's coming up through this process. So as this energy comes in, it's sort of like a pressure on your body as you're shifting density. So your body's going to feel it as this energetic pressure. So it's going to feel quite intense, but it's supposed to actually move through. So you're not supposed to stay in this sort of pressure cooker. You're actually supposed to feel a little bit better after a day or so, and then it could come back. Okay, so it might feel like this pressure for a while until the body purges out everything, until the body shifts into this higher density, into this higher vibration. Ascension is a very physical process, and so all these symptoms are very physical most of the time. A lot of the times there is emotions too, because we're purging out lower densities and lower emotions are coming up. Any sort of triggers are going to be surfacing during this time. Any sort of shadows that you've been, neglecting within yourself, that you've been putting down, are going to be coming up right now through this process of ascension. And this sort of really intense energy wave that we are experiencing right now during this intense activation and ascension wave. So you could be experiencing a lot more shadows, a lot more dealing with the pain body, because the pain body is a sacral chakra, and we have a lot of energy that we have suppressed through our lifetime and multidimensional self that we have suppressed in the pain body. So this is all coming up through emotions. So you're purging a lot of this through the emotional body, and this can be very intense because we're dealing with a lot of shadow that we have not felt, we have not experienced. We don't really know even that shadow part of you is there until you go through ascension, and then you realize that you have all of this, healing, purging, and shadow to really work through, because you're coming back into alignment to who you are on a soul level. As you go through ascension, you're actually becoming, like I said, less dense, and you're integrating your soul. So you're becoming more aligned with your soul as you release this lower density and lower timelines that are linking you to these lower realities. And then you can quantum leap. As you integrate higher light, you can quantum leap into these higher realities, and these realities that are there already existing, these higher 5D realities and above. Thank you so much for being here and watching today's video. If you have any questions or comments, let me know below. And if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe to the channel for more content like this. And I will see you in the next video.